What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we got a bunch more progress done here, saving up some more cash, ran through a couple more days. We switched up our fridge setup here, which is actually the individual ones now, and we actually have even more space with these, and I think it looks a lot better. It still looks a little goofy. There's still some wasted space with it, but it's not as bad with the dividers. And there, I think it looks better than what we had before, and we've got even more space in here. We actually were able to take away the two that we had, the two shelves that we had here, the large sushi, and end up with the same amount in there. So that is a huge help. I think it looks better as well. And yeah, we're gonna continue on here today. We talked about also what we got coming up here. Finally, actually went more in detail with you guys, chatting with y'all what we actually have going on with our trip and everything coming up here as well. So if you guys want to go back and if you guys missed that, if you want to go back and watch that, you can hear more about that and what we got planned for that. But yeah, anyways, if you guys are enjoying this though, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But yeah, we're gonna continue on here, see where we can get to with all this today. It will be nice actually grab our board. If you guys saw the end of the last video, we accidentally went down the stairs with our board, so we had to reset it, and now there was a traffic jam piled up in there. But yeah, we're going to keep on saving up some cash here. We're saving up for our next store expansion, which is 52K. That's exactly what we're trying to save up for this one right here. And we got, 24 right now, basically. So we should end off things today here with about probably 36, between 36 and 38, give or take. And then we'll be left with about another 15-ish thousand. So another full video after that. And then on the next one, we should be able to get our expansion in there one way or another. So I'm excited for that, though. Hope you guys are too. And yeah, we're going to continue on with all this. Accidentally ordered one too many boxes for these. We got one extra of this we got to get rid of. But not too bad here. So we're going to continue on. Again, see where we can get here today. Need some help. Help. Everyone's always over there. Help. I need help. But yeah, so we're going to continue on here with this and see where we can get to with all of this. We got a couple extra fridge spaces here as well. And we still have some extra shelving space, so it's not like we necessarily need the new expansion first for new items, but I think we're going to get the new expansion in. So we can try to work on some more of that and continue on from there. I would like to expand our checkout area here as well, which maybe that's something that we do here too. Even though, unfortunately, once we do this, like, we're not going to have any extra space going back in there. So, I don't know. We'll have to see with that. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on the checkouts, see. I don't know, though, if we add extra checkouts in, if we'd be able to get more customers in too. Let me know in the comments, guys. If we expand with more self-checkouts, will that help us get more customers in than what we're getting now? Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Because I'm really not sure with that. I feel like I really want to try to get some more self-checkouts in. Because again, maybe that'll help get some more customers on in. I don't really know how that all works with this game still. But we'll have to figure it out here and continue on. And see where we get to here today. I'm hoping that we can try to get 3 days done in the videos. Or at least, I guess I'm still going to be recording more after this. I got 2 more videos I want to record after this. And kind of need to. So maybe what we'll do here is, even if we can't get a full 3 days in, we'll just get another day started and just end the video halfway through the day and start up the next one after that, so we can try to get the expansion maybe right away in the next episode after that, instead of potentially having to do it after the fact, or like after a first day or something like that, because I do want to try to take the time in the video to actually, again, move things around, get this expanded, and try to add another aisle back in here and maybe do a little bit of reorganization here as well. So, but yeah, anyways, again, we did talk about our cruise that we are doing here. So I mentioned in the last episode we are going on, because I actually will be away by the time that this video goes live, but we are going to be on MSC World America, which we are very excited for. Again, like I mentioned in the last episode, we were hoping to get on the inaugural sailing, but unfortunately we weren't able to. And we are going on one now a few weeks after that, so super excited for that. It was just delivered to, I guess, MSC about a month and a half ago, and it made its way over from, I want to say, I can't remember right now. I can't remember the shipyard, or where the location of where it was built at the moment, but it was delivered to MSC recently, and they had taken delivery of it and brought it over here from Europe, and it made its way over into Miami just before April. And now it is over here doing some sailings, and we are very excited to get on it here and try to get some videos put together for you guys, either a video or videos with all of that. And yeah, like I said, looking forward to it. If you guys are on board for the May 3rd sailing, come try to find me. Come say hi. We'll be exploring the ship and everything, doing all the things you do on a cruise and everything. I'd love to be able to meet you guys as well with all of that. But yeah, so we are going to keep on rolling here with all of this. And yeah, see where we can get to. Oh, hello, sir. How we doing? Got some items for you. We can handle that. 130. 137.97. Excuse me. Yeah, we are very excited too because it's actually going to all brand new ports that we have never been to. It's kind of funny. Every cruise that we've taken, we've gone back to a port. Actually, no, I can't. That's a lie. Our last Carnival cruise that we went on, that was all brand new ports as well. With all that, but I was gonna say the last couple of cruises, our first ever cruise we did obviously did our one itinerary, and then our next cruise after that, our MSC cruise that you guys saw, if you guys watched that cruise video, was we went to a couple. Well, actually, yeah, we went to I guess one repeat port. Other than that, everything was new, and with that, and then we are also going to MSC's private island as well here on this one. Hand soap is too expensive. We are going, like I said, to MSC's private island, Ocean Cay, which we are very excited for as well. Both of us are very big animal people, animal lovers, and if you guys are familiar with cruising at all or anything like that, and know of MSC and their private island, you know that they're part of their, I guess, what they try to strive for and push for, especially with the island itself, is like marine life and everything. So that is a huge part of it, and we are very excited to actually get to experience and see some of that stuff as well. So gonna try to bring you guys again a bunch of footage with all of that as much as we can, and I'm excited for it. Really am. But yeah, so we're gonna continue on here with all of this. Again, see how much progress we can make today. We got a couple more videos I need to get recorded after this, at least another 2 after this. I've got, I think, 4. I've got 8 videos total, which I just recorded yesterday's video, the last video, and obviously recording this one, so that leaves 6 others after this, and I've got a couple more days to record only here, and I'm trying to avoid recording on the Friday before we leave here, which is 2 days in 2 days for me, which will be last week for you guys when you guys are watching this, most likely. But yeah, so trying to kind of actually, I still have to work, unfortunately, but trying to take the remainder of the, I don't know why I just ordered that, but that's okay. Trying to take the remainder of the, I guess, week off then by that point, so I can take the time to pack, get everything ready, and just be all set and ready to go at that point, versus having to come home from work, record videos, and then pack and everything, and then get up very early. That we're planning on leaving pretty early here to get over to the port and everything, and just try to have a relaxing, stress-free day if at all possible. Obviously, you never know in life; things can go very wrong very quickly. But fingers crossed, nothing does. Fingers crossed, everything goes good for us and smoothly. We've never, knock on wood, we've never had really an issue with anything as far as embarkation day on any of our cruises. Which this will be our fourth cruise now going on over the course of the last few years. And looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite ways to get around and travel and see things, see the world. And definitely want to keep on doing it, and want to keep on doing more of them if at all possible. And again, bringing you guys along for it. But enough of that. I've talked about it enough. You guys are probably already bored skipping through the video by now, so my apologies. But we had talked about as well in the last episode, if we could somehow, which I'd mentioned this as well, we are not getting any kind of internet. If you guys are familiar with cruising, you know that it can be very expensive for it. We're just taking the week to just kind of disconnect from the world, and I've mentioned this in other videos as well. But yeah, if we could somehow, so obviously I'm not going to be able to see all your guys' comments until I get back, so I'll try to at least read everything, and then try to respond to as much as I can, but just be patient, guys. If I don't either see or reply to a comment, it is because we are gone and flooded with comments, which again, I truly do appreciate all the comments and everything. But yeah, I mentioned this as well to give you guys a challenge. If you guys have not clicked that subscribe button, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on videos. And we are like I said, a little welcoming home gift for me would be getting the channel to 10K subs. We are at like 7450 right now at the time recording this, so I know that's a huge ask with that, which I very much doubt that we can make that happen. You guys are absolutely awesome, but I understand that not everyone enjoys the content or enjoys the channel and isn't subscribed, and that's okay. Obviously, your guys' time is valuable, so I appreciate you guys just being here and hanging out in general, regardless if it's 5 minutes or 5 years, whatever it may be. With that, but like I said, if we could somehow hit 10K subs, and when we get back in town, I could see that would just be like I said last video, that would absolutely make my entire year with that. That would make the last couple years. That would just be insane. I mean, I became an uncle this year, actually, very recently, and that would probably top that. I'm not gonna lie, that probably would top that. So, yeah, like I said, if you guys can make that happen, I can't say we, because I've done my part at this point, keeping up with and recording all the videos and everything, especially while we're away. Now it's just up to you guys to hit that subscribe button and keep on coming back for the videos. So like I said, I very much doubt that we can make it, that it will actually happen. But if anybody can make it happen, it's all you guys with all of that. So like I said, let's try to make that happen. Come together, band together, everyone. Let's expand our little community that we have growing here, and let's make it up to 10K here as a community. And I will promise to keep on bringing the videos to you guys for the foreseeable future. And I always want to obviously keep on improving the quality of the videos as well as we go with everything here. And as we get more time, eventually, if and when this ever happens to be a full-time thing for me, or at least a primary source of income for me rather than a full-time job, maybe I will go down to a part-time job or something like that. I really do want to start live streaming a lot more, which I know I've talked about. We're going to start live streaming more when either I should say I or we get back. We're gonna make it happen one way or another with that. I want to and need to. And but either way, I want to start streaming more if and when, like, more of like a kind of not strict schedule, but more of like at least a couple times a week rather than just like maybe a once a week thing, which lately it's been a once a year thing at the moment. So my apologies on that, guys. I really do feel bad. I do want to continue streaming more, and like I said, we will get back into it. But like I said, that is definitely something that we will do more often when if and when again we can ever make that happen, more of a full-time thing for us here. And obviously, as we continue to grow and everything, obviously we can eventually make that happen with all that. So that's where I'm always pushing. Oh, that was not a great day for us as far as customer count there. But yeah, that's where I'm always pushing, and we can grow the channel and everything to try to see if we can make that happen here eventually. But yeah, and obviously that is eventually my main goal for the channel. Either way, if we don't make that happen, either way, we're still going to continue on making videos. I'm not going to stop doing it. I absolutely love making videos for you guys and everything, and have a ton of fun playing the games that we do and everything, and getting to share them with you guys. So if it doesn't happen, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying that we're ever going to stop this just because of that, but that would just be the icing on the cake for all of that, if we could. So, like I said, keep on pushing that little train. It's slowly gaining momentum is the wording on that, I guess I should say. I've heard a lot of people say, like, content creation on YouTube and everything, like, it is, which I'm so blessed and thankful for you guys being here and hanging out as much as we are. We have gained so much success over the course of what? It's been about a year and a half now at this point. Actually, I think we just hit a year and a half, actually, at the beginning of, well, I can't say this month, because now by the time this video goes live, it's already May, but when I'm recording this year, it's actually the 30th, and we hit a year and a half on, would have been April 5th, was a year and a half ago when I posted my first video, and so like I said, we have gained so much success and everything, and there's a lot of people that I don't want to say like don't gain anything, but so I'm so blessed and thankful for you guys being here and hanging out in general with all that. So I'll never take that for granted, and just always, like I said, so appreciative of that. And not many people can make it on YouTube, and there's no guarantee that we're going to here with all this. I truly hope that someday we can make it a full-time thing, or at least like a most of the way there of like a primary source of income, and then again maybe a secondary source of a part-time thing or something eventually, so I can continue bringing either more, well, not either, for one, more content, better content, and more live streams and everything to you guys with all that. But the whole point of me talking about that story and getting into that is I was going to say I've heard from so many people, so many content creators, not necessarily talking to them in general on that, but just watching videos and stuff like that. Like I've mentioned to you guys, YouTube has been my primary source of content to consume for the last, gosh, 18 years or so, 16, 17 years, something like that. I've been watching YouTube and not so much like normal, like commercialized TV anymore, I guess you could say. But I've heard from so many people, just again, watching videos, listening to them, saying that it's so hard to get that train moving, that momentum moving for the channel. But once it does, it just kind of keeps snowballing, keeps on rolling. And you just kind of build up from there. And it just kind of not skyrockets, but just takes off from there, basically, rather than like a constant push. You're putting all this energy, all this time and energy into it to get it rolling. Try to just move it an inch. And once you start slowly moving that train, inch by inch, it starts picking up inches at a time, and then a feet at a time, and then you're picking up 10, 20, 50, 100 feet at a time every few seconds, and then it just keeps on going from there with all that. So I truly hope that that's where we can get to at some point, someday. But again, if it doesn't ever happen, it is what it is. We're just here in this life, living this life, and just trying to enjoy every bit of it that we can at a time here. And like I said, I'm just so thankful for you guys being here, hanging out in general. With, again, whether it's 5 minutes or 50 minutes or 5 years, whatever it may be, I'm just so thankful. And some of you guys have been around here since the very beginning, and I'm so thankful for you guys as well. So just, I know I'm getting kind of sappy with these last couple of videos, but I truly do appreciate it, and just want to continue providing the best content for you guys that we can here going forward with all of this. And that's where, like I said, I do really want to get back to streaming. I know I've been promising you guys that and saying that for so long that we're going to, and I legit just do not have the time. But I'm at this point, I'm just gonna like force it and make the time somewhere, and make it happen one way or another. So that's where I'm at with it, and we're just gonna make it happen and just do it. So, anyways, yeah. Like I said, sappiness over. Story time. I don't want to say like story time because it's not really story time, but it's just me chatting with you guys as always. We got a bit of a line there. Let's see, like, why are you guys lined up here when there is 2 others that are open? Actually, 3 others that are open. I don't understand that. I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, we will continue on here and try to at least knock into a 3rd day here, if at all possible. If we can get through, again, like 2.5 days per video, so we can get through 5 at least within 2 videos, and then we can start up our next video after that with actually getting our store expansion. Would be awesome. So that's what we're going to try to do here. I guess either way, we could probably get a loan if we need to again, as always, and make it happen one way or another. We will see. But, yeah, we got to just keep on rolling with all this. I hope you guys have a fantastic start to your week. Happy Monday. This video should be coming out on Monday. Again, I've got so many videos. I've got close to 30 videos just sitting in my, like, kind of almost like a scheduled upload queue kind of thing, where it's just, I can see, like, all the list of the videos as they're, like, scheduled by date and time. In the list, normally it's just 1 day ahead, and now I've literally got a week's worth of videos just besides the supermarket sim videos all set and ready to go, and it's a lot of videos. So I spent so much time this week recording and everything, and so I don't know, I'm sure you guys can see I'm definitely a little tired. She's cruising off. I'm definitely a little tired, but it's okay. We're almost at the end of the tunnel. After this video, I've got 6 more videos, 6 more all supermarket sim videos to record, and that is it. Then we'll be all set until we return with all that, which I'm excited for. Definitely really looking forward to a break, not necessarily from YouTube, but no, I don't want to buy. Or was it we buy? Well, we couldn't do it either way, I guess. Yeah, that must have been a sell. Well, no, because we have 35K. There's no way we can't afford it. But yeah, I'm definitely so looking forward to a break. Not necessarily from you guys or the channel or anything like that. It's more for my life outside of YouTube. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a huge fan of my job that I currently have. It for one adds a ton of stress to my life. With trying to focus on worry about getting back to be able to record videos and things like that, since I end up having to work overtime a lot. Unfortunately, not so much of my own doing, but from other people. And so, like I said, my job adds a lot of stress extra to my life that I really don't need and want, but it is what it is. It's life. We move past it and everything, and we keep pressing forward. It's not going to affect the channel in any way with that, besides just maybe me being tired and stumbling on my words, things like that. But other than that, not going to stop us from making videos and things like that. And so that's where I really am just, and just the stresses of life in general and everything like that. I'm so looking forward to just a break of just outside of reality, a normal daily life reality, and of a nice vacation trip away from not having to worry about anything of work, food, whatever it may be, commuting back and forth, things like that. All of that, I'm just looking forward to not having to deal with for a week. A very much needed one. So that's where it doesn't really bother me to feel like, I don't want to say like feel like I have to record stuff, but want to bring you guys content, a video on either video or videos of the whole cruise when we're away. So definitely, like I said, really looking forward to that, and very much needed at this point. So, but yeah, that's where, like I said, I won't ever say like I need a break from you guys or the channel or anything like that. It's pretty much always my life outside of YouTube, and yeah, YouTube is pretty much the only thing I need a break, or YouTube is about the only thing I don't need a break from, usually. It's what I'm trying to say there. Like I said, long day, tired guys, and it's been a long week with all this. The last 2 weekends I've spent basically the entire weekend recording videos, and then weekends are my only time that I have like a full day off. So otherwise, obviously during the week I'm obviously working, things like that, so my days are cut very short with that I'm able to spend outside of work with that. But all right, that's where I think when we do, I don't want to say if we start streaming, when we start streaming again, it'll probably be like maybe Friday or Saturday night or something like that, or like maybe a Sunday afternoon type of thing, or a Saturday afternoon, something like that. We will we'll start doing something like that. It'll be most likely like, I don't want to say like Friday night is considered a weekend, but kind of is. It's like the start of the weekend, especially if you work like a Monday through Friday job with that. So it'll be, again, sometime during one of those times, most likely, with all that. So I'll keep you guys updated. We'll try to kind of start maybe setting, I don't want to say like a tentative schedule with that, because so much changes with stuff. Sometimes they go out and do something on a weeknight or something like that, or weekend night, like a Friday or Saturday night or something like that, but I'm usually too tired to. In general, so I'm usually not one to want to go out too much, because I just don't want to deal with the crowds of the roads that around where I live, and just dealing with stuff in general. So that's why I like just hanging out, chilling with you guys and everything, and that's where live stream is perfect with that. But I also feel bad because I try to spend time with my girlfriend, because I don't spend enough time with her as it is, especially between work and YouTube and everything. So I try to kind of avoid on the during the weeknights, or like late in the weeknights when I get done working and YouTube recording, and then the weekend nights I try to kind of spend with her as well, with all that. So that's where, again, I don't really typically we haven't been streaming a lot, because I try to take a little bit of time. I just realized we spent this whole time not buying anything. Ugh, I got so distracted. But yeah, like I said, that's where I try to kind of not. We haven't been doing live streams so much at those times, because I'm trying to take the time for her as well. But like I said, gonna try to start doing that more often now here. But yeah, I got very distracted there. Again, chatting with you guys, and now we ordered nothing here, so that's gonna kind of maybe put a damper in us potentially doing another day here. So we're gonna have to try and push through here real quick if we can with all of this. Try to make this the fastest possible day of ordering. Holy crap, we sold through so many pumpkins there. What the heck happened? Yeah, we'll head down the street. We got 40K at the moment. Obviously, we're going to have less than that by the time our daily wages and bills come out of that, plus the remaining stocking. But honestly, not too bad at all. With these, I don't know why I just ordered that, but that's all right. With these new mods and everything, guys, and the market ordering and things like that, we have just got, we have a lot of those now. With the market ordering, the mods and everything, we have just been progressing so much quicker, and I love it. It's really helping us out with this game tremendously, and that's where I don't really quite understand why some people get upset about the mods, because there's some people that get upset about, I don't say like upset, but dislike the mods, and then there's some people that, and sometimes those same people get dislike the grind of the game, and then the grind of the content that we have to produce, and because of it. So that's where, like, the mods provide a great, perfect way for us to not have to have so much of a grind. And we're able to kind of make the content more enjoyable and entertaining. I know it's more enjoyable for me as well to play. Not saying it wasn't enjoyable before, but it was just so much of a grind before. And now it's just so much more chill, and I love it. We are all good there. We just need to try to fly through these last little bit of time here because we are already 25 minutes into this. So I don't know how much time we're going to have here. Bouncing off the pole. That sounds bad. Yeah, I don't know how much time we're going to have into the next day here, but we will, so I'd like to try to, again, do the whole 2.5 day thing, and then for these next 2 videos, or at least this one and the next one. So that way we can try and, so we can try to get our expansion, our store growth here in the, not next episode, but the episode after that. I don't know why I just ordered that, but that's okay. We got space. Again, that's where this whole ordering system right now makes this so much nicer because we're not accidentally ordering too much stuff like ever. We did that once and at the end of the last episode, and that was it. Here since we've done this, and it's so much nicer. A couple of those, one of those. We are good on those. We ordered too much of those, 2 of those, and just 1 of those, and there we go. Get a couple of these, 1 of those. Again, just trying to kind of fly through this real quick here. I just wasted and spent so much time chatting, and now we got a closed up store doing nothing besides stocking, which the stocking will be done either way in a moment. That's where it's a bit of a waste, but that's alright. We will get there. Okay, that is all good. We are all good with that. Alright, just these pastas here, and then we will be all set with this store here after just this aisle, or this island here. There we go. Okay, store is done. Let's make our way down the street here, down to our final store, which we still have 38,000. So I'm guessing by the time we're done with this, we'll have about 36, which is kind of right about where our baseline, where I thought we were going to end off at after 2 days of this episode, which again, we'll hopefully be able to get started with another day here. Maybe probably not finish it, but at least get started with it here. Yeah, definitely not going to finish it, but at least, again, at least getting started. One of those, just 1. We're good there. We ordered too many of those. That was our one that we ordered too much of in the last episode. But again, not too bad at all. We are all good there. Okay. Oh, I just ordered too much. Well, again, not too much yet, at least. Hopefully not. But accidentally, one too many clicks on that. But there we go. We are all good. Let's go ahead and head on back. Yeah, we'll be just shy of 36, which is not too bad at all here. Ah, dang it. Okay. Oh, we were able to get out of it. We're good. Top off the board. We will end off our night right there. 99 customers. Again, not a great day for us, actually. We got 1 extra box right there. We'll go ahead and honestly just get opened up right away. So we can continue on. I don't know why. And also, he's like stuck. Sir, you just took it out of our hands. This box is... Okay, what we're going to do here real quick is we are going to go back to the menu because that box is... before we get any customers on in there. And that way our day will be back to the morning and nobody oh, I guess, dang it. Our day still did start. That showed fit. Yeah, that was a little messed up there, so... Yeah, I'm glad that we just restarted that. Bills here. So yeah, we got about 36. Not bad at all. Yeah, that we definitely need to restart after that because that was a little messed up there. 273. Let's go 6 on that. Unfortunately, dropping down. 275, and there we go. We are all set. Yeah, we're all good to go with all of that. We got some customers. Yeah, good. Nothing's weirded out or bugged or anything like that. So we are all good with all of that. Things are looking really good here, though. I'm excited for more of this. Things are going really good with the store here, I would say. Honestly, really looking forward to this. We'll go ahead and run through a few minutes of the day here, and then we'll wrap things up because we again need, what, another 16,000 roughly, which will take us, yeah, about 3 days or so, give or take. So we should be able to get through everything here in between this video and the next one, and we'll be all set for our next bit of growth here by the end, by the next episode after that. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I like the way these fridges look. Let me know what you guys think as well on these. If you guys think we should stick with these or if you don't like them. Obviously, they take up a bit more space than a normal fridge. And we get, I mean, 3 shelves worth versus these get 5, technically, for between the two. So they're definitely less efficient. But I kind of like the looks of how they, again, display stuff. And I'd kind of like to do some more for maybe some of the meats. Those might work out pretty good in here too. I don't know. Let me know, like I said, your guys' thoughts on that. Again, I like that we get more space out of, or more shelving space out of them with having the individual ones. I think that works out really good. I think it looks better as a display anyways. I don't know why the double one isn't like that to begin with. I don't know why. I mean, I kind of like having the idea of having a shorter one like that, but also why would we not have maybe an option to have one of these, one of like this tall of one in a double, and then have one of this short of one in a single? I don't know why we wouldn't have both options rather than one. The single one obviously is taller and the double is shorter. I don't understand that, but that's all right. All right. Yeah, everything's going good here so far. I like it. Things are moving pretty smoothly. And again, we've actually got, the good thing is we've already got some extra shelving out over here too. We got 2 normal shelves sitting out here, so that's going to help with setting up our new aisle here in, I don't want to say the next episode because it's going to be the one after that. But yeah, we should be pretty good, honestly, with shelving here pretty soon. With all of that, we got 70 cents. Because yeah, then this guy is going to get shifted a whole like shelf and a half back that way, I think is what it works out to be. Yeah, it's like a shelf and a half for that, and then we'll have like a, I guess, one whole shelf that'll get added back into here potentially. And obviously these can get shifted either down or up, either way. So add like about 2.5 shelves on in here, plus again a whole aisle will get added on in. So it'll be quite a few extra shelving areas that will be added in with this next expansion. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be a good wrapping up point for the video. So we're gonna come back. We are gonna come back in the next one, make our final progress here that we need to get our final push for the next expansion for the store, which will be, I don't want to say the final one because it's not gonna be the final one, but it'll be the last one here for a little bit because we're gonna again gain quite a bit extra space in the store that we can utilize for either fridges, shelves, or both with all of that. So I don't think we're gonna really need one here for a little bit. So. But yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for this one. We'll come back the next one, finish up this day, and continue on with a couple more days in game and make the rest of the money that we need for this expansion. So if you guys did enjoy this, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we're doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.